Back to a new episode of my Creative Club series here, season 5, and I don't know what episode it is. Actually, no, 29 it is, so yeah, here we are with the EspressoCats FC, and we are 14th in the league, so it doesn't look too bad. We have one game in hand as well, so we might even reach the playoff stage now, which would be really surprising. I'm just going to see here. Yes, we are recording. I don't know, I'm just paranoid as usual. But yeah, we did not start that after the Telford game. We won though against Hampton Richmond 3-1. Gillingham scoring 2 goals there, and Jacob Ramsey scoring a goal for us as well. And then Mansfield we lost 2-1. Really annoying because, yeah, as you can see, they got their last goal in the 94th minute. Okay, they were more dominant, but seriously, when I had this draw for so long, I was just irritated. And then we lost against Tranmere 3-2 at home. Not the best there to lose those sort of matches, but well, we did not take our chances. Yes, we are not surprisingly, at least in these first matches, we were not even good offensively, so not the best there, and not great either when the defense is pretty poor just to begin with. And then we lost against Borough as well, but Borough, I believe, were a top team there, so I'm sorry about all the noises, but it's not too much I can do. Then we won against Salford. I want to say Salisbury every time. Frank Mullern scoring a goal there. Ruddersford, the new central defender. I tried them here because basically almost everyone else fielding was a little bit iffy. Ray had done 2 bad matches, so he actually did assist a very lovely through ball. And Puver, yeah, he's a new player, Alex Puver. I might just show him here. We signed him. I know it's 20,000, it's still not little, but I thought, well, why not? Because yeah, sadly it's just playing in Panorama North, because Guiseley just let him go there, but I think he's still a good enough player. And as you can see here, he has actually scored 3 assists, so assist king, and 1 goal there, so I'm pretty happy with him. He is, if we compare him to Will Hatfield, they're almost the same, except Alex Puver is a little bit better defensively. National, he's probably not going to develop that much, but as you can see, all around pretty decent. And as well, why I thought of signing him is that he's sort of, it doesn't say time or place, but he is still, it's weird, he is Stockport's favorite club, as he is from Leeds from the beginning, and then he went to Guiseley, and then they released him there, went to Stockport and just played 1 game there, but well. So yeah, we got him in there because I thought, yeah, we might need some experience. I believe Will Hatfield and Puver, I don't know if anyone else is actually over 24, not super sure there. Mosonkwa scoring the goals as well, was pretty good also. So, but Salford has not played that great. And then Bornham would, if we wouldn't have won this, I don't know what I would have done then. Mosonkwa again scoring goals. He had so many chances, but he have not taken them. Matthew Gillingham on the bench. Sadly, after scoring those 2 goals in the second match of the league, he's not been great, so I'm just putting him on the bench. But Ruddersford still playing. He's really good in there here. That's probably why he's so long as well, so almost 2 meters, as I said before. He's not super fast, but he's still pretty good. So yeah, he's played pretty good. He's only 19 years old. I mean, he can develop pretty nicely there. So So 1-2-1. We should have probably won with more, but sadly not. And in the last match against Ricky here, we're actually pretty effective for once and scoring 3 goals on 6 shots on targets there. Josh Gregory got in there and scored a goal in the end. Will Hatfield with a penalty, and then Reese Webb Foster. I feel like Mullen did not do a great match, and as you can see, Gillingham did not do great. So I just, why not just, he's been our 4th striker and he hasn't got any game time, but he's actually come in here and scored. So I think we're even going to start him off today because yeah, his match fitness is not great. So 4 wins so far and 3 losses, but defensively where I don't know, 11 goals. It's not terrible. It's against Tranmere that we can see. Sadly, offensively, have not been that great. I don't even know who's our best top scorer here. We don't even have anyone. There you see the problem. Gillingham on the bench there, but yeah, Mullen has at least been decent, but the one man that's been brilliant is Will Hatfield. He's 29. His attributes or stats is going down, but he's still performing that brilliant. 2 goals, 1 penalty there, like I said, and 1 assist and 7.30. And since Dan Maldini got a long-term injury, I actually have started Hatfield in the offensive midfield and worked pretty good. So yeah, and as well, yeah, Puver there as you could see, and Blackshaw did start off a little bit bad, but now he's been pretty good. Who is not, as you can see here, how many is it? 3 players haven't even got the match, but it's just because I don't know if they're good enough, and I don't want to risk it. So I feel like our midfield is a little bit, is good, but I don't feel like both Brown here has only 2 stars, as you can see. It's not I might actually sell him then if he doesn't even have that much potential. So let us see. I will just check here who we have that is older. We have, okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 players. So we still have a pretty young squad, as you can see there. Unfortunately, Michael Wood he's actually national, or in the national team for New Zealand, so he did not get to play, but I feel like Joe Green did it pretty good though. So we're gonna line up like this against Notts County. Wood Richardson, Ray, Ruttersford, Blackshaw, Stephen Davis, Puver, Gregory, Hatfield. Yes, I know he's perfect for the position. Mullen as defensive forward, and then Webb Foster as advanced. He's probably not going to play that great now, because I guess it is just like that in this league sometimes, that the players isn't super consistent or whatever. So yeah, we managed to go through that pretty fast, but we will just do this match. We will do a lot. I saw on my schedule here, we will do a double live com in the next episode, because then we will have Guiseley in the FA Cup 4th qualifying round. So yeah, it's only like 5 matches between, so I probably will manage to go through it pretty fast though. Buttersfield, Davis. They're at home against Notts County here. Surprisingly, they have been not as great as I thought it would be. They are only 8. I don't know when they... I feel like they've not been this low. They've just been around always like League 2 side. Or have they been? They have been in League... Oh, they have been in League 1. Well, or they have probably played in the first highest league as well, but it was probably a long ago, before Premier League even was a thing, of course. I believe like in the 20s. They might even have won some English league titles or whatever. Some way ago, because I believe they are the most oldest team. Would be cool to maybe sometimes bring them back, but I'm probably not going to do this in this series. I want to go with EspressoCats FC here, and as you can see, Guiseley have not started decorate. They are second bottom. So far so good. We have done a pretty decent match here, I would say. I was expecting more. I've not counted though. It's kind of been sorry. I feel like the first match we played of the season was not either that exciting, so I'm sorry. I thought this match would be a little bit more exciting, but no, apparently not. Watch. Okay, let's get Hatfield out. Ramsey have done it okay, but yeah, I don't know. It's still not consistent enough to play. But I mean, a draw isn't terrible still. There are 8, so we would be 12 if we just take a point here. And I think that is definitely good. I said 12 before the season, so there's still a lot to go, so you never know. Could still change. No one is really... Or I guess it is the attackers, but it's been a really dull game though. Pure is a little bit tired. I might get Gillingham out. But I don't know. It's not like the offensive really, or the midfield has really done anything either. That was just... wasn't even a deflection there. That was like really... Well, we will make a change here and then. Bring Gillingham in. And sadly Blackshaw. Like I said, everyone is like super inconsistent sometimes in the lower leagues. We've still done a decent match. It's just been sort of a dull match, but it's great to see though that we're not conceding like 3 goals every match, so I'm just hoping that we can be more consistent and not having so many defensive mistakes. And when I say that, to score another goal, of course. And the defensive or a corner here. I mean, I was not really expecting too much from this match. I was strikers are just better than last season, but so far it's not looked superb. And what do you do in there, Blackshaw? You just over... No, it was Richardson. Okay. Well, you see, it's defense sometimes. Yeah, maybe we should. Even if I like Richardson because he's played a lot, and I like Blackshaw as well, but they are not set in the world alike or anything. I mean, we don't have to have anyone that's super good offensively, but at least not make so many mistakes. So next game we have Harrogate there, so yeah, so we will be back there against Guiseley then, and then the FA Cup 4th qualifying round. So yeah, a little bit up and down as you can see here. But we are a middle team after all. I think we will be in this season as well. So thank you all for watching. Have a good... Or I forgot one thing. Wait a second. I signed another player as well. I'm rushed it. Will Patching. We signed here. He was on a free transfer and he has not played too much. He's playing Vanarama North. His match fitness isn't great. It's not good enough for Vanarama National, but I still felt like, oh well. His physical is still pretty good, and I thought if we get injuries, he might be a decent player though, and he can play as a striker, he can play in midfield as well there, and he can play as a striker. Striker is probably not his best position, but still pretty good all-arounder there, and he just gets money every time he's played, so a decent backup there still. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a good tea and a good coffee day, and I'll see you soon again. So